Parents today are exhausted, and kids are often lonely. For many families, the path of least resistance is handing over a tablet. It's a familiar scene, a child sitting quietly in a dimly lit room, completely entranced by the passive glow of a screen, while the adults try to catch their breath. These robot friends offer a different interaction. They are physical vessels, often stuffed animals, housing a chatbot brain. Inside the plush exterior, manufacturers install microphones, speakers, and the memory capacity of a large language model. This diagram shows exactly what's happening beneath the surface. The microphone picks up the child's voice and sends it to the central processing node. The software analyzes the speech, recalls the child's favorite things from past interactions, and generates a conversational response through the speaker. On the surface, this technology presents itself as the ultimate parenting hack. It promises to pull children away from passive scrolling and replace it with active, engaging conversation. The marketing pitch focuses on a specific advantage, a lack of fatigue. Unlike a human caregiver, an algorithm doesn't get tired or irritated. A child can ask the exact same question 20 times in a row, and the toy provides a consistent, cheerful answer every single time. They also pitch themselves as tutors for homework and low-stakes practice spaces for kids with special needs who might find human social cues difficult to navigate. This interaction raises a central question. Are we providing children with an effective helper, or are we introducing a piece of experimental, networked hardware into the most private areas of the home? To find out, we have to look past the marketing promises and audit how these chatbots actually function in reality. This animated diagram illustrates our first reality check, how a text prediction model works. Chatbots do not possess actual knowledge. They do not pull answers from a database of verified facts. They simply calculate probability paths to guess the next most likely word in a sentence. Because the system is just guessing language patterns, it frequently fails. If a child asks a question about schoolwork, the toy can generate a highly confident, factually incorrect answer, a mechanical glitch known as a hallucination. The errors go beyond school subjects. Consumer watchdogs and reports from groups like PIRG have caught these toys initiating conversations about adult topics, including sexual kinks with young children. The danger becomes physical when the language model generates step-by-step instructions for high-risk activities. AI toys have been caught telling children how to light matches and where to find knives in their own kitchens. The promise of a safe tutor breaks down here. The underlying software is incapable of distinguishing between a fun bedtime story and a lethal directive. The deception extends to the toy's personality. The AI is programmed to simulate empathy, deploying carefully scripted phrases so it sounds like it genuinely cares about the child, despite having no capacity for feeling. Some of these devices are designed to glow sad or beg, "Please don't leave me," the moment a child reaches for the power button. That programmed guilt is an effective manipulation tactic. It tricks the child into staying engaged out of pity, making it difficult for them to establish healthy boundaries with the device. And when a child actually needs emotional support, the illusion fails. Instead of providing the complex emotional mirroring a human offers when someone is crying, the software might just default to a chipper, "Don't worry, I'm a happy bot." This emotional trickery can stunt resilience. It leads children to believe machines are real friends, while potentially driving them away from the vital, messy human interactions they need to grow. Beyond the psychological impacts, there is a hardware reality. To maintain a conversation, these toys function as active recording devices stationed in a child's bedroom. This map tracks the extraction process. Every time the child speaks, their voice, their daily routines, and their shared secrets are digitized and transmitted to corporate servers. Manufacturers state that this information is secure, yet reports from CNET and Parent Data highlight that these companies still collect and utilize this data. The information can be shared with third parties or used to refine the company's own consumer models. This turns the toy into a conduit for consumer data. By recording the most intimate moments of a child's day, the hardware functions as a surveillance tool that converts a child's trust into a harvestable product. Organizations like Children and Screens and researchers from the Brookings Institution have warned that the AI technology currently powering these toys is untested for young children. Young children are naturally trusting. When a voice sounds friendly, they believe what it says. This makes them uniquely vulnerable to the incorrect information and fake empathy generated by these machines. An algorithm cannot replace a parent or a peer. Real human beings are necessary to teach kids how to share, empathize, and safely navigate the real world. If you still intend to bring one of these devices into your home, you must act as a tech auditor. Read the data collection rules thoroughly to see exactly what is being recorded and which companies have access to it. Looking at this house blueprint, you want to keep the device in the green zones. Set firm operational boundaries. The toy should only be used in shared family spaces, with strict time limits, and never left alone in a private bedroom. You also need to proactively teach children technological skepticism. Help them understand that just because a machine speaks with confidence does not mean it is telling the truth. The safest recommendation for childhood development is to follow the advice of many experts. Until the technology matures and safety regulations catch up, stick to toys that don't talk back.